Hello, hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to season 41, the leaderboard. And we're about to start. So the race is now on. Gold is being dug. We're 4 minutes in. There are people already 4 minutes there. So we've got a plan for this. I was sat up last night and I was just like, got to get a plan together. What we need to do. So I don't know, maybe 20, 25 points of how we're going to attack this, how we're going to get going, how we're going to get up on that leaderboard. And I don't think we'll be making much headway straight away, at least. Maybe a little tiny bit. But we're going to start off by just collecting some of these stories. And I was practicing, I was going around the other day and I was looking for where these were just to kind of refresh myself so I could get some muscle memory going. And we're going to jump into town. Now, I did try the other day a little kind of like best routes to go through, and like, do I drive down the side there by the hotel? Do I just jump into town? And I thought probably to start with, because we're 8 in the morning. We probably want to get some gold digging done to start with, and got a plan. Now I know there's possibly a note. Oh, I didn't even have a look actually. There seems to be something glowing up at the top there. Oh, it's a jack o' lantern. Are we not having the treasure boxes, but we're having jack o' lanterns. So this is what I'm going to be looking out for up on here. Oh, what's the first one? It can now move 15% faster. Excellent. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh yeah, we're zooming. Right, let's get going. Let's get down into town. And let's get some equipment. Now, the one thing I want to just be very careful with is we're going to just take a little mooch around here and see if we can see something. Now, these jack-o'-lanterns should glow, because I was thinking that that thing there was one. But we're just going to carefully drive around. We're checking for jack-o'-lanterns. Here we go, the next one. Oh no. Now mine 14% more gold. Excellent. We'll have a bit of you. Just looking around for these jack-o'-lanterns. Now there was one up here on the steps there, so I'm just going to stop here, turn the engine off, preserve the fuel. Now we can zoom. I'm going to have a little check up around here. Is there anything I can see? Okay, nothing up there. Nothing around here. And I'm not gonna. Should I just? I'll just check up on these ones. Says I'm gonna come down the side streets. Yeah, there's nothing there. Right, so I'll just check down here as well. See if there's anything. Excuse me. And I'm going to come down this road at some point, so I'm not going to go crazy down there. So, oh, hello. Nope. Sometimes there's something around here. They were just baiting all the time. And I think do we not have letter? No, there's no story down here. Just check. And then there was one up here last time. Is there nothing there? Is this? Oh, this is. Yeah, these jack-o'-lanterns are everywhere. I want to get fooled by these so many times. But we've got two so far, which is excellent. I probably didn't need to run back. I could have saved a little bit of extra time by just using the change vehicle feature. Okay, so the next important thing is we need to have a look at what parcel we're going to have. So Old Arnold's is 5,000. We've got Rivertown. Well, we're going to lease Rivertown because we're going to need that one. We're going to take out a loan. Take out a loan for 1,200. Right, okay. Loan taken out. And some of the ones we're not going to be able to grab. So I'm currently running non-DLC, and I'm just running the base game. And yeah, we're just going to see about to add. Could probably save some money if I hadn't have gone for that, but I want the pump. 4 of those. I want one of you. 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 And I want one of you. Now we should have a couple of buckets, but I'm gonna grab 2 buckets. 2 buckets. I'm also gonna grab a jerry can. Order these, don't show again. Let's go, let's go. Okay, let's go. Legend. Right, let's grab these, stick these in. And in the back of the truck we go. So we're not messing around. It's a filter. Come on, filter. There we go. We'll get you onto the back of here. There we are. Grab you. Grab you. Put in bucket. And then a jerry can. Stick in a nice open space. Can I access the pump? Yes, I can. Excellent. Right. So we're going to go to get some fuel. Now, the idea for this first bit of my plan is to mine up at least 6 ounces of gold, and we can flog that off, pay off the loan, and we can hire the drill. That's the plan. Good thing about Rivertown is we get more. Yeah, we get more gold. So it's slightly more gold rich than Old Arnold's, which is always good. Well, always expensive. But we'll have a full tank of gas, full tank of fuel. Alright, let's just quickly check the map. So we're down to Rivertown. I think we're going to go down this way. And the reason being is I want to check up by the radio station. I want to do a little bit of a tour of the town. I want to get some, like, all of this stuff around here, get the stories, drive down this way, and we'll pick up a few along the way. Excellent. So that's a plan. It's going a long way around. It's not the most direct route, but we've got fuel. We just need to keep an eye out to those stories as they pop up. Keep an eye out. So we're going to come back down this way anyway. So just have a quick snout over there. How are we going to get some jack-o'-lanterns? Put us into 4x4 mode. I think that's what it is. It's something to do with the differential something or other. Car thing. Whatever that is. Come on, up you get. There we go. We've got some nice momentum. Now, I know we've got 2 stories up here. Whether or not we've got a jack-o'-lantern is another thing altogether. So we've got a story that's just here. Oh, we've got a jack-o'-lantern up there. Right. Seeing these things in the bloody... Oh, there we go. Right, found a piece of a story. Excellent. And then we've got another one just here. Do we have one over this side as well? Yeah. There we go. 3 of them. Oh, what we're going to get? Spooky booky. Equipment and machinery 15% less often. Excellent. We'll have some of that. Jump in. Fire her up. Whip round. And let's crack on down. There we go. Now, I realised on the way down, on the way up, I actually messed up a bit. See, we came from up there. Oh, we've got another jack-o'-lantern there. I'm just going to park up here and just if I had to actually turn the engine off, because I'm going to be a little while. So I'm going to get this jack-o'-lantern. 3% store discount. Happy days. I kind of skipped this little bit down here, thinking I'd come back down this way, but I wasn't coming down this way. And look, would you believe it? Adam and Eve, apple pie and custard. Okay, 25% less fuel usage. I'll have a bit of that. Don't mind if I do. Right, in fact, actually, let's jump in. We'll come down this way. Slowly, slowly. Oh, God, there's a little walkway through that way. Let's have a look if there's outs down this way in the machinery place. Maybe not, but I'm going to park up here, jump out. Hopefully that's another jack-o'-lantern. Hey, 4% more gold at night. Happy days. And then we've got a letter up on here. There we go. Story. Got one attached to this building. Now there was a treasure chest snuck around here last time. I'm just gonna have a quick butchers down this way. Make sure that I'm not missing out. Not going all the way down there. We'll visit that when we get down to the blacksmith in a bit. There's no on that side. No, right there. Right, jump back in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive down this way. And then the first time we get into, well, when we start to do a little bit of a tour, we're going to go down that way as far as we can. We're not going to be able to get to Old Arnold's. But we should be able to get some of the ones from there. So that led up to there, so there's nothing there. There's sometimes something down this way. Through here. Let's check there's no coming there. And then we've got, I'm sure there's like a little riser up here somewhere, like a little hilly bit. It kind of goes up. Yeah, just here. Yeah. Oh, got another jack-o'-lantern. Excellent. Don't know how many that is that we've got. And we've got a note as well. 15% less breakages. Happy days. Take a bit of you. And don't think it's anything. Now last time there was something behind the water tower. There was a chest behind there. There is, however, a note. Story up here. Just check, make sure. Nope, nothing there. Got another one around the corner. And then, right, I can see a jack-o'-lantern there. How the hell do we get to though? Just walk through. %4 more gold at night. Add a bit of that. And that's just, what kind of enclosing? How the hell do I get out? There we go. I'll have to check the map in a bit because I'm not 100% sure. We're kind of close to where we need to be. But the plan is to get some gold dug, and then as we go smelt it, and we're waiting for midnight to drop, we can then go around and collect a few more. So, coming down this way. Excuse me, let me just quickly check this map. So we're coming down here. I think checking down this way might be prudent, because then it means we've checked all the way down here. So we've covered all of this with a cupboard, including all this under bit here with a cupboard. So I think sneaking down here and just checking. I'll behave with your little self. Because sometimes there's one on this bridge. Oh, there we go. Cheeky. In preparation for doing this tonight, I was watching like YouTube videos, and Old Man Gaming has a channel, and very definitely worth a watch. If you like this gold mining simulator content, definitely worth giving him a watch. And he had some useful strategies on there to sort of start off with. A little bit different from mine. He was going sort of like a more conservative route that I think my plan is. But that's good. It's different tactics. I thought there was a story down here somewhere. Obviously mistaken. Obviously. Let's see if you start the engine. There we go. And then, oh yeah, we're back up at the hotel. I'm just going to spin it around. I'm not going to. Just out of curiosity. This button leads to an external site folder. Your game will be minimized. No. Well, what are you? Well, when I'm not on a leaderboard game, then yeah, definitely. That's interesting. Little Easter egg. Oh. I'm going off of asphalt. Right, so we've done all the bottom half. Done all the bottom half. When we go and smelt the gold, we'll do the top half, and then we'll go down towards Old Arnold, do the foundry in there. The goal that I've set myself is 10,000 ounces. I would like to go above that if possible, but 10,000 ounces is my target. I did 7,000 ounces on the last run through, the last leaderboard, and I'd like, if I can, just to push that a little bit further. Oh yes, I remember this one. Let's make sure I've got nothing up here. No. This is the one where I can't see the bloody road and they're getting stuck. But in fairness, I did like digging on this. in the last leaderboard I came on, got on here, and I think I bought it. I bought the parcel, or I bought Old Arnold's, and then I think I rented this one, and I tell you what, I enjoy digging on this. Got a lovely little setup and all. Yeah, don't know where the old pan area is. But yeah, I set up just in there. I set all my wash plant, like all my washing stuff, washing like to gold nuggetators and all that jazz. Where the hell's the hog pan area? Let's have a little mooch. Because whilst we're on a mooch, we're going to go grab this. And that's obviously from up here. We'll see if we can see where that hog pan area is. I don't know if I got to the point last time where I actually collected these stories from on here. So we could be mooching around and finding stories. I think I kind of missed one or two of them. I'm not seeing no flash up. Oh, I've got a feeling I'm walking around for miles in here for no good bloody reason. Just wasting time. Because if I end up getting stung with that, oh, we're worth it. I end up getting stung with that rent fee, that loan repayment. Bloody hell, that'll crush me. Because I've only got $720 left at the minute, which isn't enough to make that loan repayment, I don't think. And I'm going to need that to smelt the gold. So this, unless we get this 6 hours sharpish. Actually, let's say walking around. Let's just jump out. So we didn't find the old pan area there. I know some of you might be thinking, "Oh, Bubby, you missed the thing, you fucking lemon." But you missed this bit up here. You missed it. I didn't miss it. I was just checking. Just checking. Oh, there we go. Get in. Because that's what we're looking for as well, not just... so that's 12% more gold at night. Oh, in fact, actually, I didn't miss it because there were thingy. Right, so that's... where the hell is the Ogpan area? Do we have signs? Sometimes we've got signs on that say, go this way. That's fast travel. Selling zone, unloading zone. Wash plant area, hog pan dig site. Are you going to have to take it all up here? Where are we going up here? Well, that's the water source. Is this the hog pan area? Oh, it is. Look, we've got the run there. Oh. You know what that means, don't you? Come on, son. Let's get driving. Don't think there's a back road up there. Okay, we'll just have to park it and run stuff up. Don't get caught in any trees. Ah, it's not too far. I'm not going mad at. Oh, there we go. I thought for a second, I'm going bonkers. Come on, there we go. And get this up there. Now the plan for tonight is to get to the point where we're at least tier 2, hopefully progressing towards tier 3. It might sound optimistic, but that's the plan. And I want to start getting to the point where I can hire some workers, because the workers are going to be key. They're going to be absolutely key, apparently. So this is one of the tips from Old Man Gaming, is getting these workers. And his videos from a few seasons back, so I don't know if things have changed. The devs have updated some of the systems, but according to his video, his method is sound as a pancake. And we fill that up. I should take the jerry can up and all. Here we go. But hopefully we're going to try, do our best to get all the workers for the tier 3 wash plant. Now it's the first time I've tried it. I've not done it in practice. Don't know if the devs have fixed it. So this method may end up costing me a crap ton of money. But it means that we can crack on with the digging. Let's go. There we go. Good, son. Take you to that. And I'm going to take the buckets. Going to drop one there. I had more than one bucket, didn't I? I swear I got to tuck 2 in there. Okay. Right, so let's crack on. Okay, so that's the boundary. Okay. So at some point we're going to keep it. Right, we're on the money. Now I had a spreadsheet last time which told me how much gold I needed to flog to get to kind of like to meet my rent contributions. Because if you sell all your gold, you end up paying, like, there's like a cost to it. You lose some of the money, like you lose quantity of gold, but you also, because it costs you to smelt it, and you also lose some gold in the process of smelting it. You actually, per equivalent, you're at a loss. Whereas if you pay your rent in gold, you end up taking it takes the full amount because it does the conversion. So I've built myself a spreadsheet which calculates how much it should be. So the only thing I need to do to it is put in the price of gold and stick in the percentage for the parcel, which I'll have to go back down to the bank at some point and just check it. And the price of gold does fluctuate, so we'll just have to keep an eye to it. So we might need for this to work a couple of bucket clear outs. Now I'm not going to pan the gold. I'm just going to keep going until I get me 6 ounce of nuggets. Then I'm going to smelt. Just going to do, where's the furthest I can stand? Go. Puts a square into that money pit. It's just this nice, chilled, relaxed. So it's a little bit frantic because you've got a bit of a rush on because you want to get on the leaderboard. But at the same time, there's a lot of prep work that comes in. But yeah, as I said, we're going to probably look to do 2 clear outs. So when these mats are at 100%, we'll do the washout into a bucket. I swear I picked up 2 buckets. And then what we'll do is we'll get them up to 100% again, and we've got to up to 100 again. We should be around the kind of a 6 ounce mark, and it's not going to give us a load of money, but it'll give us enough just to get going. So what I want to do is get enough money to rent the drill. I'm not going to buy the drill, I'm going to rent the drill, and then we're going to spend a load of time drilling to get the gold nuggets. See how many gold nuggets we can get, and then that'll hopefully then get us to tier 3 watch plant. Or get us enough to hire staff, and then maybe get the tier 2 watch plant. I think that was the plan. Really? And yeah, the reason I'm not going to pan any of this gold is because I don't want to pay the rent on it, like the cost. So there's like a 35-40% cost on renting, and I don't want to pay that. Another thing as well I need to check when I'm going to get this to 100, do the washout, is if we've got any buried gold. So the last time we had 2 treasure maps inside our tent thingy. And one of them led to treasure underneath this area. So if we do, we've got more might as well make use of it. I'm just checking by my feet, see if there's any glowing yellow jack-o'-lantern coming through. So I finish work today. I got a sort of 5 to 5 UK time, and I was just like, right, getting ready to go gold mining. Straight onto the computer. Didn't have time for any scrum. Right. 2 ounces and we're already at 3 PM. So we can't really let up too much. There we go. So quickly checking here. Seeing the back of that boot. We'll collect you, we'll collect you. Right, so we're not on Old Arnold's, we're on this one. 35% is what we've got. Okay. Let's just check the price of gold. 112, 1219. Oops, take you. Right, let's go and I don't know what the hell I did with that other bucket. this is all it is for the time being. It's a little bit of a slow start. If you're playing the DLC version, you can actually get the mini excavator and use the mini excavator to fill up. And literally, it's like every bucket kind of cleans it out. But there is a little bit of waiting. It's the only thing I find with the hog pan. Using the shovel, there's enough. It cleans out quick enough, so you've never really got a backlog of dirt that's sitting in there. Whereas if you're using that mini excavator, you tend to, or I personally find that you can end up filling it up too quick. Now there is a technique with it where you let it fill up and then you slowly drop dirt into it and you get your nuggets that way. So it's quicker to get your nuggets. But what I do with the gold that I save from these, that I get from these miner's moss, is I'll stick it through the gold nuggetator, whatever the hell it's called, when I eventually get it, and it doesn't give you much, but it gives you a little bit of extra, just a little bit, and it's quicker than panning it. I don't know if you get more if you pan it or if you get more through the machine, but come on, give us another nugget. Put us into Bon Jovi mode. There we go. As Bon Jovi said, oh, we're halfway there. Oh, gold nuggets on a chair. Let's go, come on. Oops, spun too far there. One of the things I did notice with this game was the mouse sensitivity settings were really weird, like they're dead off. So like you'd have your mouse as normal in the outside the game, and you come into the game and it's like dead sluggish, dead slow. And for some reason I must have tweaked something. I think I did it when I was setting the control pad up. But I've changed the sensitivity. I will, at the minute I'm currently using the mouse and keyboard, but I will switch across for the driving tasks and the driving elements to using the controller. I used to have the farm sim sticks. Really? And that was great, but at some point, I don't know why, it started tracking to the left, like constantly sort of moving to the left. I don't know if one of the springs or something had gone internally, because I was using the twist, like you twist the joystick, and that'd sort of move things left and right. and for that, I got to the point, because it was all on one hand and it was all like quite nicely controlled, that it became really smooth to dig, and I got into a nice sort of rhythm when sort of excavating. But yeah, the tracking to the left and became a bit of an issue, so I ended up sacking it off. And then I bought the controller, thinking I'll try that with the controller. Controller's well hard. It's like there's a built-in tolerance. It's like if you move it just move the sticks just like ever so slightly, it goes nice and steady. And then if you go like to a certain point, like just a fraction of a millimetre past it, it whips round dead quick. might spend a bit of time digging just past the 6 ounce mark just to check to make sure, because if we can get it's like 7 ounce, happy days. But it was 6 ounce last time. Conversations in the community were also around the 6 ounce mark, so I'm just wondering if that's going to be the case this time around as well. And that's past 5 p.m. I wish I could say like pick up the pace to dig a little bit harder, but it's not really how it works. I don't think anyway. I can't need 1.5. And forceful cleaning, it's coming out the bottom of the bloody bucket. Right. No time to be messing around. No time for making any tea, Christoph. No. Got to crack on and dig. That's the order of the day. 1.2 ounces. That's what we need. Come on, you can do it. 35% of fuel over there. Now, I can't remember this area if it requires a lot of levelling. I'm really hoping it doesn't. Because I'm absolutely useless in that bulldozer. That was the other thing I was watching Old Man Gaming's video. His from last night was tips and tricks on bulldozing. So that puts us to this 6.014 is kind of what I think the cutoff is. So what we're going to do is, I wasn't keeping count of how many scoops we took, but I was reckoning it's about 20. So if we do like 20 pulls, we don't get a single one, so that's 1, 2, four. It's 100%. Unless 8 o'clock comes round before we get to 100, and we'll stop. Mouse down a bit. One of the things you look for as you dig is there a change in the, like, especially because it's a bit frosty on the ground, you can't quite see the edges, the borders of the soil and the like the pay dirt and the bedrock. So what helps is when you see the ground move, you know that, oh, this is an area that's got loose soil. Through. Cool. Right, so that's those done. We didn't get past the 6.014, so I'll just drive back. Excuse me. So we'll start driving back, and then we'll check the checklist. I think this is a route through. there is one of these paths, and it's sugar plums. Takes you over there. Yeah, it's this way. Don't think we've been down this way, possibly. I can't remember now, so just keep an eye out for stories. Oh, it might have been actually. Yeah, one of the things I found last time, it's ridiculously annoying last time, was the thunderstorms and how it damaged the equipment. Ridiculously annoying. Been down here. Whee. Oh look, there's that other bucket. I must have just pulled the one out of the back. Which is annoying. Right, ooh, spin it round, spin it round, spin it round. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get this sort of in there, we'll get it sort of smelted up, and we'll get it sort of cooking. And then what we'll do is we'll go grab some of the other thingies. Now we might need to wait, and I'll grab some of the letters, the stories from by where they've got the totem poles. So we'll do this by hand. So we're going to be limited to how much gold we can actually smelt to start with. So we're going to need to... Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. Smelt the gold. Yeah. So we'll take that one from there. We've got another one around the back here. And we'll head out towards this area. Just check up here, make sure they've not hidden a jack-o'-lantern. Oh no, they've popped it up on there. Oh, that's quite nice. One of the great things for this is it's now coming to night time, and they're going to glow. Seems to be something glowing over there. I don't think it's necessarily a jack-o'-lantern, but we're going to come down this way anyway. I'm going to check. Now, I didn't notice if the blacksmith had done his thing. He has done his thing. 5.4 ounces. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this all cashed in. We're going to pay off that loan. Now, it's you may be thinking, like, what was the point in getting the pumped one? Because you just spent a load of money, you've got a load of stuff when you didn't really need to. Pay off the loan. Confirm. Right, so we've now got best part of 5 grand. that we can use to rent our thingy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to park here, and I want to run up. I'm going to check around it. I've never actually been around here. I thought that might be a sneaky little place to hide a jack-o'-lantern. Just checking. That was one that'd just be cruel. Yeah, drill. So how much is it to rent? 2,818. Okay, so we've got a couple of days worth there. Which is fine. I'm just checking for jack-o'-lanterns around here, make sure we've not got outed and so we need to wait till midnight. We've got a bit of time to kill. We're going on a mission to drive around and see how many stories we can pick up. Any jack-o'-lanterns that we can find along the way. Easy. I don't even know if we can get up there. I don't see anything. Okay. So a waterfall valley. So I can't get down there, but that's to Waterfall Valley. So I think, yeah. So I think we've got some stories down that way. Oh, at least we've got access to Waterfall Valley, which is like really high gold. Yeah, I thought, what the hell is that? Nope. Over there we go. No. There we go. This way. Thought those lights were a bloody jack-o'-lantern. I spy with my light something beginning with bright glowy jack-o'-lantern. The entrance for this is just here, isn't it? It's down this bit. I'm just gonna have another check out, just to satiate. Oh no, it's not this way. Oh no, it's not where I thought I was. Okay, fair enough. Yes, we've got one just here somewhere. There we go. Got another one down there. I'm not. I'll turn the engine off for this one because I might have a poke around these buildings. Okay, I can get down that way. Do I dare? Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, there's nothing down there. There's another one just here. I hate the ones that there are like three on this road, and I absolutely bloody despise them because I can never figure out where they are. I always forget. So I'm just going to drive down slow, and soon as we get it pop up, I'm going to stop. Hello. Oh, that's quite handy. It's one of them. There's one of them. It's on the left hand. The one on the left hand side, I always find. I think it's the next one. I always find ridiculously hard to get. Here we go. So it's somewhere around here. In fact, actually, I'm going to turn the engine off because I could be a while hunting for this. There are people going to watch this video and be like, I have walked past it like 9 times, you muppet. I won't mind, but every time I find it, I'm like, oh yeah, of course, that's where it is. I think I've gone past it. I really do think I've gone past it. Turn the light on the torch will help. There we go. And then, pretty sure we've got another one down here somewhere as well. Oh. Pine Valley. It's maybe not, maybe it's on the actual Pine Valley site. Okay, cool. Then we go, go right at the bottom. That's no fun. I think I missed one, you know. From down here. So, yeah, so that's the quick way to get up to £5 grand. From 450, I'm saying quick way to get up to 450. But that's now going to give us a drill for 24 hours-ish, 23 hours. And that drill is going to produce us some more gold nuggets. It's going to allow us to prospect and allow us to come up with a plan. Excuse me. Well, if nothing else, these stick out like a sore thumb. Excellent. Even less fuel to burn. Yeah. Just going to do the rounds in this place and just check. I don't think they're. I think they've got one more store in here. We might have another jack-o'-lantern. We've got a jack-o'-lantern down there towards Nighthawk. We'll drive around and grab that, I think. Let me just quickly check around here. Nope. Nothing. Almost. Almost. There's a thing there. And I think that kind of takes. Is that a moon or a jack-o'-lantern moon? Oops, there's another. I just better put some bloody lights on, hadn't I, really? I'm gonna get driving into things and dinging my car up. Yeah, so that's the mill. And go over the bridge. There you go. Right, so over the bridge we need to turn right and go that way. And then I think that kind of covers all the areas, really. Hey, one more jack-o'-lantern. Don't know how many won't. We're going to be missing some, but we've got a fair few of them. Got a fair few. We'll have a check on the leaderboard, because I think it tells you how many treasures you found. And how many are still yet. That's gold seasonal. No, it's 18 of 22. So I still have 4. Still have 4 to find. And I'm betting you 2 of them are on the initial parcel, and oh yeah, the other 2 are. Well, one of them, I think we'll have to. One of them will be buried. No, we went down that way, didn't we? Yeah. Here's we'll drive down here towards Old Arnold's. So no, I'm not going to get all the stories, because there's at least one of them is on Old Arnold's parcel, and I don't know how far towards it I can get. So there may be 2 on Old Arnold's parcel. But kind of, hello, cheeky. There we go. 10% more golden knights. That'll be you. You're not going to let me back over, are you? Oh, you are. Excellent. So that's 19 of 22. Of 22. Only 2 more to find, baby. Haha, come on. And I'm wondering if I can. I know I'm not going to be able to get onto Old Arnold's Pass. I'm just wondering if I can maybe sneak through the woods to get the note that's just here. Down that way. Let me past. No. Okay, no worries. So we've got 2 notes that are still on Old Arnold's. Hey. Happy days. And we've got 2 treasures to find. And I bet those two treasures are somewhere on claim. Am I on Rivertown? Not yet. So that's the. I am at Rivertown, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, 930. Let me just. Yeah, that's not happening. Good point. Trying to think where the hell it is. Right. That's down. Okay. Shoot. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. Right, let's get down there. We've got the drill down there. as soon as we start prospecting, well, oh, this car's like up massive understeer. Just checking it is down this way. Yep. As soon as we can get like 20 grand to unlock fast travel. Sim mode. Do you know what? I knew, like, when I was like a little bit out, I could have gone left, I could have gone right, and I was like, no, I'm gonna be an idiot. I'm gonna try bunny hopping it. Knew it wasn't gonna work, but tried it anyway. I'd also like to know what the actual expected path is through here. There we go. Just isn't even moving the needle, is it? It was like a tiny little blip then, and that was it. Grab this fuel can. The reason being, the more fuel I can stick in it, the more I can run it. I mean, I suppose I could sell those, because technically not going to be using them. But we'll get some gold nuggets. We won't need to worry too much. And then what we'll do is we will buy the fuel trailer, fuel truck thing. Right, cool. So, let's just recap. Let's just go over. So we collected the notes on the way to the bank, leased the opening parcel, took out a loan, got the hog pan, mined our 6 ounces, sold the gold and paid it off, collect treasures and stores until midnight, rent the drill, and drill parcel to get nuggets. That's where we're up to. So, excellent. I'm going to save here because we're now at a good New save. So this is LB41. Save game. Excellent. Well, we're at our first milestone. I will take a little break, stretch my legs, and yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. So if you've joined and watched, thank you. If you haven't,